Hello dear friend, today I'm going to make the millet soup, which is a vegetarian, it's good for vegetarian people, and it's veggie soup. Easy to make and very quick and very useful for your body. The ingredient that we needed, I need some mixed vegetable, but you guys can add whatever you like it, like carrots, more peas, more green bean, whatever you need it. We need onion, but I already fried the onion and make it ready. I add some turmeric to have the better taste, and we need 1 cup of millet, which is ready, and it's ready and you guys can buy it from any store. And we need some cilantro. I already chopped the cilantro to make the video short. So we're gonna start to make our soup in here. So I put the onion in my pot. To make the fried onion, I didn't fry it actually. I just stirred the onion and let it to a little getting lower in the density. So I add the onion. I don't use this. I use a whittle. So it is ready and it's going to be mixed. After I add the onion, I add all my vegetable to it. Here we go. And stir it together and let it to mix together a little and stay on the stove for about maybe 2-3 minutes. And I put the flame in a high. So this one is ready. Can you show in here, do you see that part, that how does it get mixed? I can show you. I hope you guys can see. And I let it to boil. So after that I add the hot water to make it it's depend on how much you want to make. You can add the water to it. So I want to make almost 6-7 cups. So I add 1 liter of water, the hot water, so it's boiled. And this is the texture of the soup after I add the water to it. So I wait a few minutes and let it to boil, and when it starts to boiling, I add my millet, and I already chopped some cilantro. You guys can add some parsley, some other vegetable if you want to add to it, but the best vegetable the best herb I can say that I add to this soup is cilantro, and it tastes so good and yummy. So I'm waiting a few minutes, and in this time I explain for you about the millet. This millet, it doesn't have any problem with it. You see that it's ready to eat, and they make it ready, but it's a grain. It's not a rice, so it doesn't have any starch or anything. It has lots of protein, lots of vitamins and minerals in it, and it gives you a good amount of protein each time you want to eat it without having any problem, and it's very easy to digest. So on that millet, when it starts boiling right now, if you see that this is start to boil, so I add my millet to it and let it to boil. So to make this soup, it takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes to finish, and it's easy to cook it. So we're waiting for this one to boil about 5 minutes, maybe for 5 minutes to get ready right now, because we spent 5 minutes before. So now it's ready, and I add, because I want to have everything in this bowl. So So this one starts boiling. Put the lid on it. Cover it with the lid. And let it to be.
I have a question. Do you need a tomato sauce?
Actually, it's depend on the taste of the people. They can add the tomato paste to it, or if you don't like it, you can even add coconut milk to it and having it only with the coconut milk, or you can have cream to make it with the cream. It's depend on the taste of the people. People can make it, add to it everything they wanted. Would you like some tomato paste?
I think I can find some tomato.
If you have tomato paste, you can add the tomato paste to it.
Otherwise,
if you look at it, it's so beautiful by itself, and it has a very nice color of the green and orange of the carrots. And you can even add bell pepper, red bell pepper to it, or whatever you like. And then it's coming to boil, and you see that how it's start to cook. And the millet is cooking so quickly, so it doesn't need to be for a long time. So if you like, I can add some tomato paste in this time, but I normally like it like that, but it's okay. I leave it here, and if you want to add tomato paste, yeah, just bring it. Okay, thank you so much. That tomato paste is organic, and it's a tomato sauce. So for this one, I normally wash all the pans that I want to use on the top before I cut it. I have a spoon. Thank you. And it's ready now. Okay, so this one is tomato sauce. It's not a paste. So tomato sauce, it doesn't need to add it first when we start to make it. So I can add the tomato sauce at the end when it's cooked to change the color, because I want to show you that how does it be without any tomato paste, and then how does it change when we add the tomato sauce to it, the color of the soup. So this soup is start boiling, and if you see, it's start boiling. So I give it 5 minutes to boil completely, and then get the good tincture. So
what kind of ingredient you put in the soup?
I had different, mixed vegetables that I just got at frozen one. So you guys can have fresh or everything that you wanted. And then I had onion. This one is the red onion, so you can use red onion, yellow onion, whatever onion you like. And then you can add even garlic to it. And I had some onion and leek. I fried it together. So when I brought it here. And the cilantro, we don't add the cilantro first. We let it to cook, and when it's cooked, because the herbs doesn't need to cook that much, and we don't want to lose the ingredient or benefits of the herbs. So we add it at the end, when about 2 minutes, 3 minutes before we turn it off. So I just let it to.
Do you add some Mediterranean ingredient, like a herb, like
the
black
cilantro
pepper?
is herb, and then I add turmeric.
What?
Turmeric. Turmeric is a yellow color. I don't know if you guys use it, because I didn't see it in Chinese food very, very often. But turmeric is a yellow powder, which is very good for inflammation, and it cleans your body. I think you have turmeric.
You add this?
Yes, exactly. That turmeric.
Turmeric.
Can I have that one and I show it in my video? That's the friends can see what is the turmeric.
It's a turmeric.
This one is the turmeric, and it's yellow color. It has a yellow color. So this one is organic, and probably you bought it from Costco.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good one.
Do you add some ingredient in the Costco, like a dry ingredient?
Like those herbs in this one?
Yes.
No, I didn't add anything, because the turmeric that I added to the fry when I stirred my when I wanted to stir fry my onion. So I add some because I put oil, I put onion, and then I stir it until it's a little losing the density and it's become more soft, and then I add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, of this turmeric. That I have it at home, so I add to it, and then I just put it in that. This is why it gave the yellow color to this soup.
This yellow color.
This yellow color is coming from the turmeric. You know, in Persian cuisine, we use turmeric a lot. The other things that we use it's cumin, cardamom.
Excuse me, could I show you the cumin? Maybe use like this.
Do you have cumin?
Do you add this?
Yeah, this is ground cumin.
Do you use this?
We normally use, this one is curry. We don't use curry powder very often. No, not for our cuisine. The curry powder, the Indian people, they use it, and it gives the different taste to our food. So it changed the taste. So we don't want our food change the taste. This one is the ground cumin, but I use the cumin, the whole cumin, in our soup.
Do you put this cumin already in the soup?
This one, when we fry the onion, we can add to it. But right now, it's, I don't know. Do you like to have some?
I mean, do you add this already or not?
We don't need it right now.
Okay. So when you use that at the beginning?
At the beginning, when you have the onion, you can add to it. So look at here. If you can see that it's become thicker and thicker each time. And I forgot that explain this. I came to my friend's home instead of my house to make a soup for them, and then they wanted to make a video of that soup that I'm making it. And my friends are from China. That I love them so much, and I've known them for 10 years almost. But she was my teacher at the college for Chinese class when I take it. So it's because they request for having this soup and showing them how to make the vegetarian soup. So I have almost 20 different type of soups it's all good for the vegetarian people, and it's very easy to make and very simple, very delicious. Before I made a video of barley soup, which is that one is very delicious as well, and all of my friends, they made it, and whoever made it, they just told me, oh, it was so delicious. I hope you guys can make this video as well. So this one is this color right now it has, and look at the texture. You can show, sorry Jenny, can you show the parts? I don't think the friends wants to see my face. It's not that pretty to see it, but I want to show that how it's become thick. And if you leave it for 5 more minutes, it's become completely thick. So this color is with the turmeric. You can add coconut milk to it at this time, and having it with the coconut taste, and or you can add some cream and having it white. But if you want it, as you said, that you would like to have the paste, so I add this paste at the end. I give it 2 or 3 minutes more to cook, and then after that.
Excuse me, could we taste this?
Sure, you can taste it
before you add the.
Before I add that.
Yeah, we see what's different.
Yeah.
I have coconut oil. You want to add that?
No oil. We don't need any oil for this soup. This soup doesn't have too much oil. It has only 2 spoons of olive oil that I add only for when I make the onion. Even for that, I don't need. Normally, I don't use any oil for my soups, so it's not oily. It doesn't have fat in it, and it's very good for people who wants to lose weight as well. So you see that it's become thick. So I give you to taste. So go ahead and taste it and see that the millet is cooked or not. Be careful, it's very hot. So turmeric is very good. The other way that I use the turmeric, I add it to my paste for brush your teeth. So I make a toothpaste with turmeric, cinnamon, clover, and baking soda and a little salt.
Oh, so delicious! Oh,
it is delicious.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You add the cumin inside.
It does have it. I told you when we make it because I mix all those spices together. So I have it when I fry my onion at home. But in your house, when you want to make it, you add this one and this one, or whatever you have it. This one is the garlic and herbs, which is so good as well. I'm glad that, Shane, I find out everything organic in your home. However, sometimes I cannot, trust the organic when it has the organic. But this side, I make you guys sure that if there is a USDA sign in it, it means that it's completely organic and it's absorbed by the FDA in America. Other than that, in my back home, everything is organic. We barely look for organic things because everything was organic when I was there. I don't know about now, but 12 years ago when I was there, everything was so good. So this is the way that this is the soup.